Hello everyone and welcome back to Living La Dolce Vita, the back garden refurb, part 20 I believe. Anyway, okay, so I'm going to bring you up to speed then. So yes, it's been a while I think on this part of my channel. So I think on the part 19 I was digging out the footings, but the issue I was having, let's go and have a look. The issue I was having was getting hold of materials, like a lot of people in Britain. And anyway, so it's getting there slowly. I'm 3 layers of block. Now these are 6-inch blocks. Now I got 1, 2, 3, 4.5 left to do, and that's up to the height I wanted, I think. And then on top of that I'll do a similar thing like this. So yeah, you will have seen a bit of time-lapse footage earlier of me putting these blocks down. Now the only issue is that I have got some cement still there, ready to mix up, but I didn't want to put another course on here because obviously they're so heavy, the blocks, that you guarantee that it would knock the levels out of the ones underneath. So hopefully by tomorrow these will have gone off and I can finish that row off. Then it'll be a case of rendering up everything once it's all rendered properly, and then I can put these tops on at the end of that. Then it'll be clear this dirt out, clean up and put some gravel down. So bear with me a second. Okay, so as you know, if you're living in Britain at the moment, most of us got a nice heat wave, and as per usual, I'm trying to take advantage of this fine weather to do as much as possible, both in the back garden here and on the allotment. So try and fit it all in is, it's quite a bit of a challenge and tiring as well. As you can see what we're now, 5:30 in the afternoon. So you can see how much sun this area gets, which is why, nice little sun trap, which is why, we decided to take the greenhouse away and make this a nice seating area eventually. Yes, so what I've done, most people, when they buy these sort of blocks, they buy the 4-inch versions, and of course they're a lot lighter. But I wanted to get the height up to where I wanted in less blocks, which seemed a good idea at the time. But of course, when I went and collected these myself in my trailer, and I had to do 3 trips. It was 3 trips with 10 blocks. Was it 10 blocks? No, 12 blocks the first time, and then 2 lots of 9 blocks, second and third time. Anyway, so I've weighed them, and let me consult my notes. Now those blocks weigh, if I've done my calculations right, where are we to? Right, 24.7 kilograms. I think that's right. Or in stones, it's 3.8 stones, which is near enough 4 stone, or 54 pounds. So that's 24.7, well, let's call it 25 kilograms, 54 pounds, and 3.8 stones. Yeah, I thought they were heavy. Anyway, still a bit of a... anyway, I'll just show you my little vegetable patch, because I've been weeding all this today. So I've got my bean poles in ready for my French beans. These are Brussels sprouts, and I think these are cabbages. But these odd ones here, I found amongst the weeds, and I think these are purple sprouting. So I transplanted them in and see what happens with those. So yeah, it's looking clean and tidy now, and yeah, this is not looking too bad. A little bit weedy, but it's not that bad. Yep. Anyway, so I'm going to. So after that bit of time lapse that you saw earlier, me putting the blocks down, I went over the allotment and did a couple of hours down there in the hot sun, which is not a good idea, but there we are. There was some work I wanted to finish up. So now I'm going to have a beer. Well, I've already had some of it, and it's called Corona. It's a lovely beer, actually. If they want to sponsor me, great. No, I'm only joking. No, they don't sponsor me, but yes. Anyway, so that's, as I say, part episode 20, I believe. So now then, I won't. It's going to be a bit long, this film, unfortunately, but I won't film the rest of me putting the blocks down, because, well, it's just putting blocks down. You know, you've seen a bit of the time lapse earlier, so it's just basically the same thing. I'm going to finish that off, and then at some point I shall render it. I think you've seen me render the middle raised bed, so it's much the same as that. I don't see that, you know, put you through all of that. Yeah, and I'll just, you know, keep bringing you up to speed as and when I can. And if you're in Britain, hope you're enjoying this lovely hot weather, and we'll see you again. Bye for now.